Hey y'all, TMG here with another Is It Worth It review. So this one, I'll admit I'm a little biased. It's one of my new favorite games. Against the Storm is a roguelike city builder game. How can a city builder be roguelike? It's unique, and I was skeptical at first, but for me, it's perfect for my schedule and just the style of games I like to play. I suffer from what I call start-itis, so I tend to gravitate toward these open-ended sandbox style games, which is great, but with a limited schedule, it's hard to stick to the same thing. So what Against the Storm has, and I love, is that each of your cities that you're building, your objective is completed in about 2 hours, give or take half an hour. So, between 1.5 to 2.5 hours, it's done, complete. And then you can happily move on to your next colony, or you can choose to stay and keep building. The roguelike aspect comes from the main hub when you start your game or finish your objective. You can upgrade different skill trees to give you a stronger start on your future colonies. I have not gotten that far in this game. I think I have about 15 to 20 hours. So I'm not an expert at all. There's a very active Discord for Against the Storm, and they even have requests that are voted on and an update about every week since it's still in early access. When you first start, you can choose your level of difficulty. I believe there are 5 or 6 levels. I go on Pioneer, which is one step above easy mode, which works for me since I just want to hang out and chill. But if you want a challenge, it is there. If you're into the challenge of all the micromanaging, there's also all sorts of tips and tricks on their Discord as well. Disclaimer that this game is not easy, which seems to be a trend. I must be a glutton for punishment, but it feels good to make my brain work, right? Overall, I believe that if you're a fan of city builders, survival games with a tiny twist of crafting, this might be an excellent fit for you and your busy schedule. Again, some of the huge draws of Against the Storm is the fact that each colony has its own objective and it can be done in a set period of time. So if you have 2 hours to sit down, you could most likely finish the whole thing in one sitting, which I find so satisfying. Especially if you suffer from start-itis like I do. It feels so good because in 2 hours or the next day that you get to play, you get to start from scratch again, which is my favorite thing to do in these sandbox games. I hope this video helped you decide whether or not Against the Storm is a good fit for you, your game style, and your busy life. There's so much about this game that I did not touch on. There are so many different biomes and events that occur. However, I want to respect your time constraints and keep this video short and concise. Have a fantastic day, and thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me. Here's a few minutes of gameplay. Take care and see y'all later. Bye!